going on? What's going on, everybody? Everybody, they'll be talking about, they'll be talking George Carl, about George Carl's needs. Need McMillan, who was who was the better coach out of Georgia, George Carl and needs McMillan, you know, and and right now for me, I'm gonna have to choose. Gonna have to choose. Needs McMillan over George Carl here. Pretty much because of the fact that Nate McMillan, Nate McMillan to me had the better coaching career than George. George Carl did, and ultimately had more success than George. George Carl did overall. You, you know, I mean, I mean, me McMillan, me McMillan, me McMillan did coach a plethora of talent throughout his NBA coaching career in the NBA here, and also made the postseason dozens of times in the NBA. In the NBA, you know, I mean, I mean, Nate McMillan, I remember coaching the Seattle Supersonics, the Portland Trail Blazers, the Indiana Pacers, and also the Atlanta Hawks. You know, and that was and that was during the early and that was during the early and that was during the early to mid 2000s, all the way to the early part of the 2010s decade here, in the later parts of the 2010s decade, and also the early parts of the 2020 decade, the 2020s decade here, you know, see, see, Nate McMillan, and Nate McMillan would actually get the edge for me, in terms of who was the better coach, the the better coach out of George Karl. George Karl and McMillan, you know. But anyways, but anyways, I'll see you guys. I'll see you guys soon. Peace out. 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 Peace out.